Okay, so guys, today we'll be talking about Ragnarok X Next Generation and Ragnarok The New World. But first guys, quick disclaimer, this is just my personal opinion. At the end of the day, you're still the one who decides which Ragnarok game you want to play. So basically what we're answering today is which of these two Ragnarok games is better to play this 2026. But anyway guys, before we continue, quick words from our sponsor, LagoFast. This is the app I personally use when I'm downloading and playing early access games. And also aside from improving my connection and lowering my ping, it also helped me translate the game into English or into any language I want, which somehow kind of give me that early access vibe before they release in global. So if you're interested in this app, I'll just leave the link in the description. Now, first of all, one important thing to know is that both games actually offer a fresh start this 2026. For Ragnarok X, new servers were recently opened for EU players, and most likely more servers will be added later on. And for Ragnarok The New World, the game's still only available in Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau for now. And the global or C server has not launched yet, but the chances are pretty high that it will happen this 2026, especially since the CBT already happened just last month. So when it comes to starting fresh with other players, both games are actually pretty fair in that aspect. Now here's something really important you might want to consider, especially if you're not that familiar with the Ragnarok games. Ragnarok X Next Generation is actually not a new game anymore, guys. It's been around for about 4 years already. The reason it feels new right now is again, it's because of the new servers that are mainly for new regions like EU, but the game itself has already been out for a long time. And now why I am pointing that out, because guys, there's actually already a lot of veteran players in ROX. Many players already understand the full flow of the game, like from the early game to the mid game all the way to the end game. And a lot of character and classes builds are already discovered, tested, and shared online. Like just search in YouTube, there are a lot of infos about character builds already. Now if that's totally fine with you, then this is not really an issue at all. But anyway guys, don't misunderstand me. That doesn't mean ROX is a game you won't be excited about anymore in the future, because honestly, if you check Gravity's investor reports, you see that ROX is still one of their main games. Like they're clearly still supporting it and updating it consistently. I mean, just look at what they did before, the 4th job update. That was a huge update, guys, and that alone shows that they're not yet done with the game. So if you're already a ROX player, for sure you'll still have fun right now and in the future. And even if you're new, guys, same thing, there's still content coming, there's still progression, and the game's still very much alive. But if you're the type of player who really wants something fresh, like really fresh, guys, and you like that feeling of not knowing what's next, like you're still in the journey of discovering systems, maps, or mechanics that nobody fully understands yet, then Ragnarok The New World has more potential for that kind of excitement. Because again, Ragnarok The New World is very new, guys, and right now it's only available in Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau. So for most players, this is still completely unexplored territory. So again, it's basically a brand new Ragnarok experience. And that sense of mystery, that's something you just don't really get anymore once a game becomes mature. That's also why if you search on YouTube right now, you notice that guides for Ragnarok The New World are still very limited. It simply means that everyone's still exploring, experimenting with builds, and figuring things out together. And honestly, that's one of the reasons why Ragnarok became famous in the first place, because of the gameplay of exploration and experimentation. Like you will have different options or builds because there are different gears and different cards available in the game. So if you want that vibe where you're really living inside the game, where most players don't yet have the deep knowledge from early game to end game, and even if someone knows something, it's usually the basic. Or if you're looking for a community where most players are still learning instead of just copying the meta builds of old players, then Ragnarok The New World fits that feeling more. Now another key difference I personally noticed when I downloaded ROX again to try it and play both games, Ragnarok The New World feels more advanced in terms of gameplay experience. So for example, in some areas like cities or towns or displays, you can actually jump. Like this one, you can jump, guys. And not just that, guys. You can even swim in the water. So for me, this kind of unique experience of swimming in the water or swimming here in the sea, this is very unique for a Ragnarok game. Like, I never saw this before in any Ragnarok games I played. But it actually makes sense because this is a completely brand new title. Meanwhile, ROX has already been around for more than 4 years. I even have videos about it before. So it makes sense to see Ragnarok New World to have more advanced gameplay than ROX. And that said, guys, when it comes to graphics and performance, both games are beautiful in their own way. They have almost the same art style, but the UI is different. And the gameplay, as you can see by yourself, this is very smooth, especially since both of these Ragnarok games have proper PC clients. These are not just emulators, guys, like BlueStacks or LD. These are clients from the developers themselves. But personally, between the two, I like the UI of Ragnarok The New World more because I'm more of a minimalist. Like, I prefer smaller icons and cleaner menus. And if we compare this UI to the ROX PC client, for me, ROX PC client still feel very mobile-like. It still has that emulator vibe. But again, guys, that's just my personal taste. We all have different preferences because I heard other content creators who like bigger menus like this. Yeah, but for me, I like the simple one. And guys, when it comes to gameplay smoothness, both games can actually run up to 120 FPS, which is why they feel really smooth overall. Now, take note, guys, when I'm playing Ragnarok The New World, my ping is higher because the server that I'm currently playing right now is in Taiwan. Meanwhile, in ROX, I'm playing on an EU server. That's why I currently have the ideal ping for an MMO. So basically, once Ragnarok The New World gets EU server or global server, or if I use a ping booster like Lagofast, the gameplay experience will be much better on my end. But again, guys, if you're going to ask me right now which one will I play in 2026 between the two Ragnarok that are available this 2026, personally, my answer is Ragnarok The New World. But guys, again and again, that doesn't mean I hate Ragnarok X Next Generation. It simply means I enjoy more the exploration side of MMORPGs. Like, what makes me happy in MMOs is discovering new things and figuring things out together with other players. So yeah, guys, that's it for now. And once again, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in more MMORPG content. And as always, guys, happy gaming.